Hi, this is Bert Kinnister along with Anthony Lander. We're bringing you the RDDTC 9-ball tour, the match between Clay Dorell and Adam White at the Bulgogi House in Lawton, Oklahoma. The Bulgogi House is a Korean barbecue that is nationwide in scope. They have some of the best Korean barbecue in the world, and having a pool room in an Oriental buffet is not without precedent. In Dallas, there is an Oriental buffet with a pool room adjacent to it, and in most places, I've been banned for life out of the pool room. But here on the Tuesdays and Thursdays, they have all the oysters and blue crab you can eat, and I went in there, pool nights, and I made a pyramid with the oysters, and I had all the blue crab I could carry on one plate. And after a few weeks of this, I was barred for life, but that was delicious. Also, this is being brought to you by Thomas Van Eck and his IQ ball. It is one of the best training aids you'll ever get in your life. It has all the information you need to know on the cue ball. Set it up so the C's in the center, and you can really learn how to hit the ball where you need to. And if you go to Thomas's videos showing how to use it, he does some of the best pool playing on earth. He is easily one of the very best pocket billiard players alive doing what he does on these. I can't recommend the IQ ball more. And man, you like t-shirts? We got t-shirts, we got hoodies. Go to the Pride of Gumbo screen printing. They have absolutely everything. You go to prideofgumbo.com for all your retail and wholesale garment needs. Anything you need, t-shirts, huggies, everything's available. Absolutely, in their online marketplace, and they will ship to you free. And again, the Bulgogi House, they have, I don't know how many places in California. I know they're at 6901 Walker Street in La Palma. And all I've heard, if you've never been to a Korean barbecue, this is where you want to start because you can play pool in the same building. Wow. So now, the best pawn shop. The Pawn Stars on TV got nothing on Pawn Sharks. Pawn Sharks are the best pawn store in Oklahoma. They are at 1208 North Main, Newcastle, Oklahoma. If you go to pawnbat.com, they will teach you about the interest and fees and give you a pawn calculator right there for free. It tells you what you're interested in pawning is worth. They give you absolutely instant estimates, and they give you tips and recommendations about how to judiciously get cash loans from a pawn shop without destroying yourself. And the very best pocket billiard store on earth, Solids and Stripes. Oklahoma City's number one stop for pool and game room supplies. Solids and N, just the letter N, stripes.com. They are 2901 Northwest 16th Street and May Avenue, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma 73107. If it's about pool, they have it. They will take care of absolutely all of your pool needs. Now let's get on with the game. I'm here with Anthony Lander, and there they are, Clay Dorell and Adam White. This is Clay Dorell shooting.
No, this is Adam White shooting.
Okay, I thought Adam White had. Adam White, I thought had. Oh, it is Adam White. That guy does have glasses. I'm sorry. I'm fading into the past.
It's okay.
That's okay. Well, I am
Adam
faded
is,
out. What am I going to do? Comes around two
Adam is
rails
running
for the
out.
seven ball. He is running out. Perfect shot. Not the purest stroke I've ever
Nice
seen,
shot.
but he's good. And he's jacking up to stiff the cue ball over there on the 8th. Oh, and he did too. Good shot. Good shot, Adam. 2 rails to the 9 ball. Ooh, 9 in the side, I guess. I wouldn't have played it in the side with your money.
How about his money? That was a good shot.
Well, it was a nice run out. It was a nice run out. This seems to be like it's going to be a good match. Have you ever seen Clay Dorell play?
I have not seen either of these gentlemen play, but if we're starting off with some runouts, I think we got some good.
That's a good sign. What do you think about these racks, Anthony?
The magic rack?
Yeah, the magic rack, or there's several of them.
Rack.
Yeah, they all have holes in. Yeah, templated racks.
I guess they're okay for 9 ball, but I think for other games where you need more precision, they're gonna mess you up. Like I don't think you could use. I don't think you could use it for 1 pocket because they're gonna hold the balls. No.
But it's gonna change. What happens? I wouldn't use it playing 1 pocket. But hey, everybody likes it.
Yeah, the other problem with them really is they do give you a perfect rack, and it's completely repeatable, and for 9 ball that can be a problem. Pros, they can just repeat, same break.
The same break makes the same ball, and away they go. I have taken videos of them when they break, and I've run them in slow motion. I can tell you that the rack jumps up and interferes with where the balls go. Oh,
interesting.
Clay.
No.
Oh, Clay. Come on, let's make this a good match. It's 1-0. Aaron White, race to 6. Bulgogi House in Lawton, Oklahoma.
You think he can make that one, or he's got to spin it?
Oh, he can make it. Yeah.
There we go.
High inside, stiff it to get. Oh no! You got to come. You have to hit it with inside to come back on that ball, correct? Never ever take a route where you could possibly get snookered.
That is great advice. It's hard to do.
Wait, do you see that you can get snookered or you can possibly scratch? Do anything else. Go outside. Go to the 7-Eleven. Buy a hot dog. Oh, but don't do that.
Well, that's disappointing for Aaron.
I know how bad that feels because I've done it a lot in my life.
I give lessons on that.
Do you?
I'm
sure there's guys that are interested.
Especially that 3-railer with the cue ball.
Yeah, well. See, that was a possible scratch. So anything else you could do, you don't do it. Okay. How's he going to get on the 6, Anthony?
Is the 6 the one below us?
It's the one closest to us.
I think he's just going to stop right
there. Yeah, he just said, well, you hit it soft. I didn't realize he could hit it that good. The 8 ball is the problem. What do you do with it?
Be ashamed to have to play a safety on it, wouldn't it?
Well, I can't. It may go. I can't tell from here.
It goes cross corner, that's for sure.
Yeah, and a safety's pretty easy to play. It looks like it may go from this angle.
It does. Or if it doesn't, he can stop right behind the 9 ball. Freeze to the 9 ball fairly.
He's got a lot of options. I think he's going to play it. You could hit before that pocket and slide it in.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do it, but from what I see here, On the monitor, I wouldn't do it. I think he's
It's a
playing
shame
it.
to play a safety on 2 balls, but I would probably play the safety.
Oh, I would too. Good shot. Hey,
That was a nice shot.
that was
The
a
only problem
very
is he
good
left it
shot.
over the bag.
He
He left it
did.
over the bag. It's the only problem.
Well, I predict he hits
He
it.
is.
I don't like where the 8 ball is because you can't hit the end rail first. You got baby cakes.
Oh, what a nice
Oh,
shot.
baby cakes. Come on, Clay. Come and get him. Shot. That was a shot of rule. That's my highest
That's
compliment. Shot of rule.
It was a nice one. All
It
right.
was a nice one.
Side pocket all day.
Oh, no. Side pocket. Oh, Clay. I bet on Clay. Come on,
Oh,
Clay.
Aaron.
No, I haven't seen you play before, Clay, but everybody tells me you're the favorite here. Come on, buddy. Well, I got to tell the dog to Pat Charu we're sleeping in the van again tonight. Hey, Pat, well, he's already out there asleep.
That Patch misses hanging out around the pool halls. Are you back in
He
the pool halls
does.
yet?
Oh, yeah, he was there yesterday, man. We were with Ike Reynolds for about an hour. I went to see the surgeon yesterday about my eyes, and yeah, he was inside. Everybody loves him. They come up to the table we were sitting at, and I thought they were coming to say hello to me, and they were coming to pet the Patch. Really, really. I'm over here. Hey, they're down on the ground petting the dog. We've missed Patch. We haven't missed you. Seriously, that's the truth. I spent all afternoon with Ike Reynolds. He's one of my favorite players on earth. He really is. I've known him maybe 50 years.
I watched some Mike Reynolds videos on YouTube, and man, that guy can play.
He can really play, and that's what he wants to do. And I think he's 66 years old. He's doing exactly what he wants to do with his life. He takes super care of himself. I believe so.
He does not look in his 60s. He does take really good care.
He has a six-pack. He works out every day. He only eats the very best food, and he chews on sticks that give him power. Really, he knows a lot about nutrition. I give him all the kudos I can. Nice shot, safety there.
That's pretty good safety. I don't know.
It was a good safety.
He might have left that window. I can't tell.
I think he can scoot through there and hit it off the rail or something, but I don't think he has the options to do exactly what he may want to do with it.
That's
nice watch. Does that look like a Rolex?
that one is tricky to get to if you can't go through them.
What?
I say that one is tricky to get to if he can't go through those 2 balls.
You remember that 3-railer he scratched with?
Yeah, that could be it.
If he hits it a little short, he might get to the 1. He must be. He's. I don't know.
9 and the 6 are in the way of all the banks that'll get you to that 1 ball. Pretty tough. Well, I guess, yeah, okay.
He must be able to hit it. Oh, crap. He could hit the whole thing. If I were a little younger, I don't know now.
All right. Well, there's one tough cut here, and it's this one. And after that, it's a pretty open table.
Where's he get? Will the 4 pass the 5 in the same corner there?
Oh no.
No, man. Hey. You think the jump cue's coming out? No, obviously not. Aaron says, I'm not jumping it. Oh.
Oh no,
He let it fly. He did.
he went a bit. Yeah,
He
take
was
his time
looking
on
for
that.
a serendipitous arrangement with fate.
I think even I might be able to get out. Wow.
Really?
From up here, sure.
It plays good from up here, right?
Absolutely.
Uh,
He came a little flat on this ball.
he did. You know, from the 8 to the 9, I don't know if he wants an angle or just wants to draw it back. It looks like a pretty nice cue. If everything goes south, he can run down to Pawn Sharks at 1208 North Main Street, Newcastle, Oklahoma. If he goes to pawnbat.com, he can find out what that cue's worth right now.
He needs to trade up to a carbon fiber.
Ooh.
That worked.
I don't
That's
know if
pretty
they have
nice.
a carbon fiber. Well, probably by now. Pawn Sharks has everything. I found some of the best cues of my life at pawn shops. He made it look easy, didn't
He sure did.
And if he wins and he wants a new cue, right down to Solids and Stripes in Oklahoma City, man. The very #1 stop for pool and game room supplies. Solids and the letter N, stripes.com. You can't do better than them in Oklahoma City. 2901 Northwest 16th Street at the corner of 16th and May. And if he wins, there's nothing wrong with buying himself a new shirt of his own design at Pride of Gumbo Screen Printing. You know, you go to prideofgumbo.com, they will make anything you want, and they'll ship it to you for free. And they're already at the Bulgogi House, Korean buffet. They will cook right there in front of you any piece of meat that you've ever thought about. See how hard he hits it. Oh, he hit it hard.
Pretty darn hard.
Hard, he hit it hard. The dog just ran under the table.
Oh, he made 2 balls.
He hit the balls hard.
He hit him real hard.
He hit them real hard. That is correct. Well, that's the 2 right in front of him, I believe, and that's the 3 by the 9 ball. So I think I'd move. I'd go into the 3 and the 9, maybe into the rail. Well, he's going straight into him, not the rail. Oh, he's a lot better player than I am a talker.
That was a nice shot.
It was a very nice shot.
He's got good speed.
He plays pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
I like his body style. Reminiscent of me.
Me too. I think here it's going to be tic-tac-toe and he's out.
No, he hit that ball good. A lot of people would have made a mistake there. Aaron, you hit that ball good, man. He's a good player.
Now he just needs to leave himself some angle on the 8 so he can get up nice and easy to the 9.
Well, he left some angle. He holds the cue stick like Ralph Souquet. If anybody remembers who Ralph Souquet is anymore.
Ralph still plays, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's been playing he's played in the last year, but he was off for a while because of COVID and his parents own a bookstore. He grew up in a bookstore.
Wow.
Yeah.
We're tied up here. Look at this. This is a race to 6. We're 2-2.
This is a good time to bet. 2-2.
It is a good time to bet.
Yeah.
I don't bet.
Well, I don't bet either, but I bet right now I put something on the breaker. When the game's even, always bet on the breaker.
Fair point.
Okay.
Fair point.
And if the players are kind of evenly matched, if somebody's one game ahead, he's a 65% statistical winner. 65% of the time you bet on him. He didn't have, those weren't hit as hard as the last time, but worked.
No. I don't think he's got a clean shot on the one, though.
He doesn't. In this case, I'd hit the one into the 9 as hard as I could. If it's not rolling, it won't go. I know in the modern game, even if you hit it into the 9 as hard as you can and you make it, everybody goes, ugh. But, 1% of the people on Earth can run out from here. And the people, if you make it by luck, everybody goes, oh, you should have run out. They can't run out.
Well, here, if he slams that 9 ball, he has a good chance of going into the side pocket. So you got to be careful.
That
Right.
worked out well for him.
Yeah, that was pretty good. That was pretty good.
I mean, Aaron has a shot, and he has shown some of the aplomb necessary to run out from her. You need a plumber. No, we're not advertising any plumbers. Oh, he hit it good. He hit it good. I mean, he made that shot clean. That's a good shot, too, man. That's a good shot, too. Yep. Very good shot.
Well, by taking that safety.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
I was going to say, by taking that safety option, he has opened up a chance for himself to win. That's why he hit it.
Yeah.
Clay hit it, but good safety.
And Clay made a good shot, man. He hit the correct side of the ball. When you're going to kick at a ball, you have to be able to hit the correct side, and he did.
It's harder than it looks.
Put
some distance. It's hard, man.
Hey, my primary care physician told me that pool is a game for kids the other day. That was a very good shot. You see how thin he hit it?
I did. I don't think he got rewarded the way he should have. That was really well.
Still very thin. If I could hit it that thin, I'd still be in medical school. Oh. Well, if he makes this 3 in the side and gets on the 4, I predict he runs out. Most people don't see it, but all this is a half ball hit. 65% of the shots in 9 ball are half ball hits when you come in cold. And when you play position, you're playing for half ball hit after half ball hit after half ball hit. Good shot. Better shot.
What do you think? 3 rails straight across the table?
Oh, he's coming straight across the table. He should. All you have to do is go into the rail here and get on that 8 anywhere, and you should be out.
I think he's a little upset. Because he might scratch there. That side pocket's in play.
Well, he hit it with low English, which really put the side pocket in play. That would have scared me to death. I'm easily frightened.
I'm going to go out on a limb here while he's shooting this in and say that both of these gentlemen play good pool.
Played pretty good pool, that's right. That was a
There's
nice
some
out.
nice shots.
It was a
Yeah.
nice out.
And I think we got a real game here.
I do too. I do too.
I wouldn't pick someone as being particularly better than the other here.
Well, for money, I wouldn't. For dinner, I might. Hey, we're at the Gogogi house. I can tell you right now, they have great Korean barbecue. They cook right at your table, man. Have you ever had Korean barbecue, Anthony?
I sure have. I'm a big fan of Korean.
This is the place to get it in America.
Yep.
I know you're not in America. But Montreal is a big food town.
Montreal, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's where I was born and grew up.
Wow.
And man,
Lucky guy.
food. Well, if you ever get a chance, Bert, you're in Montreal, try and swing by Joe Beef. It's been there for
Joe Beef, yeah.
years. Been there almost 100 years. Great restaurant.
100 years?
Yeah, for real.
And it's a Korean barbecue?
No, it's not. It's not. It's just a great restaurant in Montreal. So if you're ever there, that's one I would go to. It'd be my first stop.
If you're ever in Las Vegas, the Golden Bull on Sahara, if it's still there, that was the first high-end restaurant in Las Vegas. I've eaten there many times. Cool. Yeah. It's really good. Oh, here he comes.
What a nice cut. Did you see
sure
that?
Was. Look at where he's going, though.
All right. This is interesting. So you can play, I don't know if he can play 3-8 and get the 8 in the side pocket. I can't tell from here. I don't think the 3 ball goes into the corner.
My question is, does the 3 go on the side? Well, he's not looking at the
3 ball goes anywhere.
Well, he's aiming it in the corner.
It does not.
And he didn't aim it real good at the corner. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Every once in a while.
And here comes Clay Dorell, bringing up the rear. Hey, gently.
In around it.
Just gently. Oh, he's got to jump it.
He went around it. He spun it.
That was an excellent shot.
I agree.
That little hop. Hey, I'm scared to death of a little hop like that. I am. When I was,
I'm more scared. I'm just glad he didn't bring out a jump cue, because when the object ball is that close to the rail, I've seen so many times that the cue ball goes off the table. You got to be so careful. So I think that was a great shot for a lot of reasons.
I've never actually owned a jump cue. He's on it. He's all right.
I own a jump cue, and I have not. I haven't pulled it out in years. I just don't jump.
I made a jump cue one time. It was a child snooker cue, so it was like 48 inches, and then I made a tip out of stone. I turned it down on a lathe, and I made a tip out of stone, so it weighed less than a jump cue. And you can't get a harder tip than a rock.
Yeah.
I could jump pretty good.
You think he can cut this? Tell me,
yes.
You think he can cut this?
Yes.
Yeah, there we go. Oh, no.
Woof, woof, woof,
Oh, man.
Shots like that are what give you AFib. You know, a lot of pool players have AFib, including me. And it came from a shot like that.
Well, this is no picnic.
Hey. Oh, he got on it, man. He hit it firmly with authority.
Yeah, that takes some doing.
That did. And
I
he
think
hit
some
it so good,
yeah,
he's that Aaron's giving it to him. It's 3-3. Is that correct?
I think so.
I think so. I think a lot of things that don't end up being true.
You like the Queen in Alice in Wonderland, huh?
Oh God.
She tried to believe.
Pretty
She
close.
tried. She said, "I try. I try to believe 6 impossible things before breakfast every morning."
Kid, when I wake up and realize I'm awake, I think that is stone cold impossible. It frightens me every morning. Holy cow.
We're 4-2, not 3-3.
Okay,
4-2.
4-2. Is that right? He hit some hard.
Man,
Gee
he
whiz.
crushes them.
He does. He hits some really hard. How could I have thought 3-3, man? I don't, obviously.
I thought so too. I thought so too. You know, it's amazing when you hit him that hard and you make a ball. Look at these beautiful tables. He's made a ball every single break he's made.
He made 2 that time, and he's right on the 1. Gently, gently, gently. And he has the perfect angle.
Left angle, yeah.
Yeah, perfect angle. Just low English. Come up towards the center of the table. The only thing you can do wrong is get on what is our left side of the 3 ball. And that's hard to do.
Even
No,
that
that's
you can
fine.
recover.
That's fine.
That's
It's a pleasure to watch these gentlemen play well.
I agree. Watching good pool is such a pleasure.
It
Playing
is a
good pool
pleasure.
is even better. It never happens, but
Yeah. But when they make it look easy, you know, a lot of people don't realize how hard it is to make it look easy. Elegant. It's elegant.
it's a beautiful game if you let it be.
It is. A lot of people don't realize how beautiful this is. He hit it good. I love this. Oh, no. Oh, the speedy hit it. Oh, kid, I'm sorry. I jinxed you. Aaron, I said you hit it good. That's like the kiss of death when it comes from me. It is. God help you if I bet on you.
So you remember the other day, Bert, we were talking about Walter Lindrum, who's an old champion, Billiards champion from the turn of the century.
He may be, the best player that ever lived.
Well, I was doing some reading and some watching because there's some videos on YouTube of him. Do you know? Well, you know, maybe people listening don't know. The rules of billiard changed because basically of him. He used to run 1,000 points in exhibition.
In English billiards.
In English billiards. This is just mind-bending. 1,000 points without a miss.
He never missed, When Willie Mosconi ran that 526 balls, he didn't miss to stop the run. He just got tired and sat down to cue.
Yeah. Well, this is the same. I mean, those two guys.
For everything I know, Walter Lindrum is the best, for sure, the best English billiard player. That was Mark Twain's favorite game. I've read his book. He wrote a book. I recommend it to everybody.
Yeah, I read it because you recommended it to me. I did. It's a great book.
It is a great book. I really enjoyed the writing. That's my kind of writing. It still has the remnants of Beowulf in there.
Well, the thing that stood out to me is this guy who was sort of like a humble giant of the game.
Yes.
He said in these 1,000-run exhibitions, he didn't just run 1,000 points. He wanted to show everybody all the variety of shots that were available in English billiards.
Right.
The talent is just unreal.
It is unbelievable. And he believes with a little bit of knowledge, anybody should be able to run 100.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah, that's what he said. And he
I'm
said if you
currently
can run 100, you should be able to run 1,000.
Yep, and here I am actively proving him wrong.
So me too. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure I know all the rules of English billiards.
All I can tell you, go watch. If you go onto YouTube, there's a video of Walter Lindrum running 100 points, and if you watch it, it's the most graceful and beautiful and simple thing you've ever seen. It looks like he's doing nothing. It is simply incredible to me. I don't think you can find anybody who makes it look easier. And this was 1890, 1880.
He was working the gold fields in Australia.
Yeah, and he didn't have a fancy cue, and there was no good tables, and there was no good cloth. So it wasn't the equipment that made him good.
He didn't have a secret fiber cue with $100 cue tip?
No carbon fiber.
How do you think he did it? How could it possibly be done without all of the modern innovations? Just an old wooden cue with a, back then, a 6-cent tip?
Yep.
I bet he couldn't have done it with a 50-cent LaPro today.
Well, if you go read Willie Hoppy's book, Another Old Guy, he tells you that you got to remember, the balls aren't smart, the cue isn't smart, you're smart. It's you that's got to do it.
That's right. And a thing that a lot of people don't know about Willie Hoppy is when he found a tip he liked, he had a favorite tip, he would cut it off after each tournament or after, and he would put it on before the next tournament. He wouldn't practice with the tip he liked.
No way.
It's true. No, it's true. Absolutely true.
Now, he was a 3-cushion billiard player, and he was a touch player. So he didn't move the balls super fast. And I can believe that if he found a tip he liked, he'd want to save it for those competitions.
That's exactly true. He cut it off. He'd keep the same tip as long as he could. I played with tips until they're paper thin. Oh! It smelled like money to me. Oh, God, don't tell me that didn't count. Oh, God, they made up a rule where that doesn't count. Well, the All-Star games tonight, maybe home runs don't count anymore. That's sad. That doesn't count. He hit it so good. Gee whiz.
Now look at this. This is a cut.
Oh, yeah. But you got to get on the 3. You can shoot right into it and stop the cue ball dead and have a pretty good save.
I think that's what I might be trying.
That's what I would try, but if I knew I could hit it that good, I wouldn't.
That was a beautiful cut.
If I knew I could hit it that good, I'd turn this thing off right now and head to the pool room.
I agree. That's a tough cut, especially under pressure.
Well, to get back on the 3, once you're on that 3 pretty straight in, 3, 4, 5, 6, it's not too tough. Well, don't scratch. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord.
Worse than scratching. Worse than scratching.
What's the name of the pool guy that would do that to you? Alibaba?
Hades.
Oh, my Lord. Oh,
God of the underworld.
Oh, God.
That is unfortunate.
I used to carry a little Buddha-looking guy around with me, and I put him on the table, call him Alibaba, the pool god, when things were going bad. I did.
Did it help?
No.
Oh, this is.
I mean, it might have disrupted my opponent's train of thought, but I knew it was bullshit.
I think the only chance here is to try and play this ball safe off the left rail.
I think I would try and come 2 rails at it. I don't think that's. I think that's wrong. Maybe he'll hit it. Yeah, that's wrong. That's wrong. The only chance he had. Can you imagine that he got the one half square, half inch where he couldn't do anything?
Yeah.
If he got anybody that tried to do that on purpose, might shoot it 1,000,000 times and not do it on purpose.
Yep.
And the whole game could turn right on that.
Well, I think it might have.
On something impossible. This is a strange game.
Well, that's bad luck. That's the luck element of pool.
And it can't be replicated. I mean, what do you think it would take to replicate that shot? How many times would you have to fire at it to replicate that shot?
You could shoot it 100 times. You may never get it.
100,000 times. Really, maybe 1,000,000.
Yeah.
He was buried as deep in that pocket as he could possibly be.
Yep.
Alibaba took umbrage to his existence. Okay, come on, kid.
Oh no! What have you done?
Come on, kid.
Now
Come on, kid.
Down.
Come on, kid. Make this ball.
Really make it shot.
Make this ball. Bank it or shoot it in the side. Take your time. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Oh, man. Oh, man. I want him to make that. Oh, well, if I knew I'd get a safety like that, he played it safe. I don't believe he actually tried to make it. He was playing that.
You think?
I hope.
All right, now what?
He's going to kick at it. I'm sure he kicks at it.
Yeah.
Yeah. The way to make this is hit the rail in front of the nine, not like that. No. No. You got to try and hit the rail. You got to try and hit the rail in front of that nine. That increases your chances of making that ball by 70-80%. Shooting straight at it is a give up.
Yeah. If you've never tried
that's it. That was it.
That was it. Yeah.
That was it. Oh my God. He went down and he played really, really, really good. And I feel for both of these players. Aaron played really good. And so did Clay. They both played real good. You should bank it, Clay. But you won anyway, so you won anyway. That was a good match. I enjoyed it.
Me too.
Remember, if you're trying to learn how to play pool, you go to Thomas Van Eck and his IQ ball, IQclinics.com. If you need any kind of clothing, you want your girlfriend put on a T-shirt, you go to Pride of Gumbo Screen Printing, man. They'll take care of all your needs. They'll ship it anywhere in the world, maybe anywhere in the world for free. And Red Door Then Training Center. This is Greg Hogue, Greg Spanky Hogue. He doesn't know that I was with Richard Picorni watching him play. What's the name of the place in Louisiana where all the casinos are? I can't remember.
No idea.
Think of a town in Louisiana.
I can't.
I can't either.
Sorry.
I,
I played
I've watched
Canadian
him play
Immunity.
in a dungeon where you went down a ramp to get down there. He plays good. And he's opened the Red Door Den Training Center, and he is seriously promoting pool. This is his tour. Yeah, I love the way he talks. I love how open he is about the game. I actually like the. I've never met him, but I like the guy. I do. And this is his tour, man. I can't. RDDTC, Red Door Den Training Center. I can't recommend him enough. And Pawn Sharks, 1208 North Main Street, Newcastle, Oklahoma. Hey, you got something you don't want anymore? Get your butt down there and pawn it. Solids and Stripes, the best billiard retail store in Oklahoma City, 2901 Northwest 16th Street and May Avenue. Solids and the letter N and stripes.com. We will see you next time. I'm not in that picture. I want to be in that picture. Okay. Signing off. This is Bert Kinnister and Anthony Lander. We will see you next time.
Not hit as good as the rest, but that's okay. Now when you have to get back to the other side of the table, that's shot 8. You want to go one rail and back to the other side of the table. You take the time between these shots to set up the next shot, to put the target on the other side. If you have somebody helping you and setting up the shots for you, it might help you get in stroke, but what you're going to learn, you're going to be playing and you're going to be in stroke, and you need to be in stroke to play good. Here, there's pauses between each shot so that you can bring your entire mind to each shot. If you come up from your chair, this is what it's teaching you, to come up from your chair without being in stroke and using your knowledge and ability to execute coming in fresh for each shot instead of relying on being in stroke to play. Knowledge and ability to execute, your memory is playing a big part here. See, we don't have the table, we can't get a good clean shot at this one ball. What we want to do is we want to bring the cue ball across table.